To the pandemic that has left more than 2.5 million people dead worldwide, governments are still grappling with the right approach to control the spread of coronavirus.
Panorama reporter Jane Corbin has been comparing some of those responses and asking who got it right.
Across the world, coronavirus has given governments the same challenge, but they have responded in very different ways. In South Korea, the Prime Minister introduced strict rules even before there was a confirmed case.
Good afternoon, Prime Minister.
From the very start, we put in place prevention measures to stop the same thing happening again, to stop history repeating itself. So the government acted in a much stronger way compared to the past.
Track and trace teams use CCTV, mobile phone and credit card data to keep tabs on all confirmed cases and anyone they might have come into contact with. Seen from the UK, these methods may appear too intrusive, but they haven't had to lock down in South Korea like we have. Dale Fisher, a specialist in infectious diseases based in Singapore, says governments in the Far East were by far the best prepared.
If China has been brought to its knees in January, a country of 1.4 billion, you had to treat this virus with incredible respect. It was like every country had to experience the problem before they would believe how big the problem was.
In Sweden, where the law guarantees people's freedom of movement, there were no strict rules, just advice. Free from harsh restrictions, the virus spread, and it was the elderly living in care homes who were most vulnerable. Last April, Thomas Anderson, whose father Jan was living in a care home, had a call telling him he had COVID. Thomas rushed to see him.
I get into his room to say goodbye to him. They have drugged him with morphine in such a high level that I couldn't have any contact with him at all. He didn't know I was there.
Thomas's father was being given end-of-life care rather than any treatment. It was only after he alerted the media that his father was put on a drip and started to get better. Now he's doing well.
He would be dead if we didn't turn up.
Almost half of Sweden's COVID deaths have been in care homes. An investigation found that by allowing the virus to spread and denying some old people hospital care, the state had failed to protect the elderly. In the UK, the government considered a strategy similar to Sweden's, but after predictions of 250,000 deaths, locked down instead. Still, more than 125,000 people have died here.
If you look at Britain, what mistake did we make?
I need to answer that question carefully. Regarding COVID, you might say that Britain has been unsuccessful. Perhaps early on, they underestimated the COVID virus. The Korean government was proactive. We put a lot of effort into earning people's trust and confidence so that people can trust the government and then they will participate fully in these measures.
Boris Johnson has said he regrets every life lost and that there will be opportunities to look back, analyse and reflect. For Dale Fisher, reflection is crucial.
One of the worst things we can do is when this is over, we just go back to normal. If you don't learn from it, then history will repeat itself.
Jane Corbin, BBC News.